Hello there CLAT aspirants, this is Ritik from Ace the CLAT and this video lesson is an explanation of the analytical reasoning part of the logical reasoning 1-1 sectional mock test that was conducted on 25th April, and it was mock test number 7, sectional mock test number 7. It had 28 questions. Analytical reasoning part had 8 questions and critical reasoning part had 20 questions. Okay, so in this video lesson I will try and give you an explanation of the analytical reasoning part of this sectional mock test. Before that, if you want to attempt this test, the details would be given in this description box. Please check that out. So let us start with the first question. It says that identify the statement that Let us start with the first question. It says that identify the statement that cannot be false. Now, before we move, I want to tell you that this question was taken from CLAT 2016. It says that identify the statement that cannot be false, which means any given sentence, for example, option A, B, or C, must be true at all times. Okay, so we start with A. Democracy is the best form of government. Well, democracy might be best form of government in some circumstances, but definitely कई सारे फैक्टर्स होते हैं इसके, राइट, कि कौन से जगह पे डेमोक्रेसी फॉलो हो रही है, मोर इम्पोर्टेंटली कौन से टाइम पीरियड में फॉलो हो रही है. Probably 1000 years ago, democracy wouldn't be a feasible form of government in Europe. So basically we need to identify only one circumstance in which this statement is not true, and there are many circumstances in which democracy may not be the best form of government, right? So this goes out of the way. Many had confusion between B and C. Well, B says water evaporates at 100 degrees Celsius. Water does not evaporate at 100 degrees Celsius, it boils at 100 degrees Celsius, right? There is a difference between evaporation and boiling. So boiling में क्या होता है, ये gas bubbles directly ऐसे बन के निकलते हैं पानी से, right? So when the temperature is 100 degrees Celsius, it does not evaporate, but it boils. Okay, so that is why option B is also not correct. C is correct because this is a mathematical principle. All radii of any given circle are of equal length. So if you draw a circle, this is not a perfect circle, but you know, all the radii, any radius would be equal to any other radius of that circle. So this cannot be false in any circumstance, and maths कभी गलत नहीं होता. So that is why option C is correct. D is not correct since we have already eliminated B, right? So let us move ahead. Question number 22. Choose the odd one out. Well, this was a simple question to solve because options में दिया है car, engine, windshield and spark plug. So engine, windshield and spark plug are subsets which are all part of a larger set, that is cars. Okay, so that is why A is the odd one out, and ये भी 2016 में पूछा गया था CLAT के logical reasoning section में. Okay, before we move ahead, I would like to let you know that if you have any further doubts, queries, clarifications that you may require in any of the given questions, you may comment down below or reach out to me at acetheclat@gmail.com. Okay, so yeah, option A is correct. It is the odd one out. This was yet another simple question taken from CLAT 2016. It says that examine the following numbers and identify the next number. So when you examine this, it is clear that the difference between the first two numbers is 2. Then the next two, the second and third number is 3. It is 4. Subsequently, it is 5, 6. So it is obvious that the difference between the last number and the number to come after that would be 7. And क्योंकि subtraction हो रहा है तो 25 minus 7 would be 18. So 18. D is the correct option, right? Question 24 to 28. This was a puzzle. This was the only puzzle that was present in the examination or the sectional mock test. Okay, so it says that 8 persons are sitting at a square table such that there are 2 on each side and they are all facing the center. So ये condition है और ये basic condition है, और बाकी जो अलग अलग conditions है वो listed down है. That P is sitting between L and S, Q is sitting 2 places to the left of L, R and T are sitting along one side of the square table. R is sitting opposite to L. M is sitting 2 places to the left of R. Okay, so you may start with any of the given conditions, but only thing that you need to keep in mind is that जितने कम possibilities बने ना उतना जितने कम arrangements बने उतना ज़्यादा अच्छा है शुरू में ही. Okay, what I mean by that is if you look at this what I mean by that is if you look at this condition, it says that R and T are sitting along one side of the square table. So if we have a square table, only there are only two conditions, right? Either R would sit on this side or R would sit on this side, right? That is why only since there are only two conditions, we would start with this. Otherwise अगर P से पहला वाले से start करोगे, right? If you start with this one, P is sitting between L and S. So one condition can be this, P is sitting between L and S. Other can obviously be this, S is here and L is here. Yet another can be P is sitting between L and S, and yet another L and S. तो 4 conditions बन रहे, right? So हमें कम से कम रखना है शुरुआत में. That is why you would start with that particular condition जिसमें कम से कम इस केस में दो ही circumstances बन रहे हैं. So you start with the third one. We have 2 squares over here. Let us quickly make the sitting positions. Yeah, 8 sitting positions. R and T, in this case R is on the left of T, yeah, and in this case T is on the left of R, or yeah, T is on the left of R. P is sitting between L and S. So L and S तो इस दोनों पिक्चर में नहीं है. So we would avoid this condition for now. Q is sitting same for the second condition. R is sitting opposite to L. Well, that is interesting, right? ये तुरंत आ गया. R is sitting exactly opposite to L. Everybody is facing center, by the way. Yeah. R is sitting opposite to L, तो दो conditions हमारे meet हो चुके हैं. M is sitting 2 places to the left of R. So R यहाँ पे है. 2 places to the left of R would be here, right? M is sitting 2 places to the left of R. अभी तक दोनों चल रहा है. 3 conditions met. Now P is sitting between L and S, right? So P is sitting between L and S, so P can sit over here as well and here as well. In this case P can only sit here क्योंकि यहाँ पे M है, right? Before that, if you look at the second condition, Q is sitting 2 places to the left of L. यहाँ पे एक ही possibility है कि दोनों diagram में कि Q must sit over here, right? This is the first place to the left of L and this is the second place to the left of L. यहाँ पे भी ये हो गया. And now P is sitting between L and S. So S यहाँ पे नहीं आ सकता. So P must sit here and L must sit here, right? Sorry, S must sit here. L तो यहाँ पे. So P is sitting between L and S. So N की जगह यहाँ बचती है. In this case, P cannot sit between L and S, right? P अगर यहाँ पे बैठेगा तो S यहाँ के लिए यहाँ जगह नहीं है. और P यहाँ क्यों नहीं बैठ सकता? क्योंकि यहाँ पे M बैठा हुआ है, right? So conclusion, this is not the correct diagram and hence we go with this, right? All the conditions are met. If we quickly revise, P is sitting between L and S, that is true. Q is sitting to 2 places to the left of L. We have done that. R and T साथ में बैठे हैं. R is sitting exactly opposite to L, and M is sitting 2 places to the left of R. So this is the condition, or this is the diagram that we have drawn, right? We can erase this one, okay, and just quickly start answering the questions. At most, this diagram should have taken you 2 to 3 minutes to draw because this was a fairly easy question, right? Question 24 says, who is sitting opposite to P? From the diagram, it is absolutely clear that D is sitting opposite to P. Hence, say mark करके we move ahead. In this question, who is sitting 2 places to the right of S. 2 places to the right of S. S is over here, 2 places to the right of S. T is sitting 2 places to the right of S. Right. Again, if we move ahead, between two persons, where does L sit? Oh, sorry, between which two persons does L sit? So एक तरफ तो P है उसके right, because P is sitting between L and S. So एक तरफ P है and M या फिर N. I think N है. Let's check. Yeah, N and P. So P is sitting between L. L is sitting between N and P. Yeah, this is done. 27th question says, which of the following is the neighbor of? I think I have overshot this one. Which one of the following is the neighbor of L? Okay, so L का neighbor S, Q, P और R में से कौन सा था? Let's check once. The neighbor of L. N and P are neighbor of L and M and P are neighbor of S. किसके बारे में पूछा? L का neighbor N and P. So P is the correct option, right? And the last question is, who is sitting exactly opposite to Q? Let's just make the diagram over here. Yeah, so he's sitting exactly opposite to Q. It is M who is sitting exactly opposite to Q, and we are done with this question or this set, right? So I think this was a fairly, and the entire analytical reasoning section, barring that one question, कि water evaporates at which temperature, or 21st question, I think you should have got each one of these correct. So a good score would be a very good score would be 8, all correct, and a good score would be 6.75 or 7, right? So I'll see you in the next one. This was the explanation for analytical reasoning of the Logical Reasoning 101 section mock test number 7. I will see you again in the explanations of critical reasoning. Okay, goodbye and all the best.